The legislative chamber of Oli Majlis reviewed a draft law to impose fines on people who involve children in illegal religious education. The draft passed its first reading with no objections. Currently, anyone offering religious education without a permit from the Committee on Religious Affairs can be fined or imprisoned. If the new law passes, parents who send their children for unauthorized Islamic education will also face penalties. If the amendments are approved, Article 47 of the Administrative Code will be updated to penalize parents or guardians who illegally involve their children in religious education. Fines would range from 3.4 million to 5.1 million Uzbek soms, $270 to $404. Repeat offenders could face fines of $670 or up to 15 days in jail. The diplomat reported an increase in secret religious classrooms, known as hujras, across Uzbekistan. Parents, eager for their children to receive Islamic education, unavailable during Soviet rule or under the first president, Islam Karimov, send their children to these schools. Many hujra teachers lack formal religious education and official licenses. Uzbekistan, where 88% to 94% of the 37 million population is Muslim, has only 15 Islamic educational institutions compared to 2,125 mosques. These institutions, run by the Muslim Board of Uzbekistan, include 3 higher education and 10 secondary education institutions, 2 of which are for girls. Students can only join these institutions after finishing secondary school at 15 to 16 years old, an age considered less ideal for memorizing the Quran. Admission is highly competitive due to limited seats. Studying Islam abroad is also difficult. It's expensive, and many students can only go abroad after turning 18. Since 2021, Egypt's Al-Azhar University requires a recommendation from the Committee on Religious Affairs for Uzbek students. This was to prevent misuse of student visas. A similar system exists for studying in Saudi Arabia and other countries. Recommendations are only given to those 18 or older, as secondary education is mandatory in Uzbekistan. Public and religious scholars have asked to lift the ban on private religious education, but these requests have been denied. In 2021, the Committee on Religious Affairs stated there is no urgent need for private religious education, noting that many parents just want their children to understand basic Islamic practices. The committee argued that there are already enough opportunities, including short Quran courses, call centers, and e-platforms for Islamic inquiries. The committee also said that including Islamic classes in state schools would require extending the same opportunities to all registered faiths in Uzbekistan, potentially causing misunderstandings and tensions in the mostly Muslim country. Alisher Sadullayev, chairperson of the Youth Union of Uzbekistan, noted the lack of qualified teachers for Islamic education. He questioned whether educators have the necessary expertise to teach effectively. Uzbek authorities closely monitor religious activities, using security services to surveil mosques and gatherings. Those expressing dissenting religious views or involved in unauthorized religious activities can face harassment, intimidation, or imprisonment. The government also runs campaigns promoting secular values, portraying religion as a potential source of extremism. This has led to the stigmatization of devout Muslims, especially those who wear the hijab or follow traditional prayer routines.
Have you checked out the One Islam TV app yet? Well, if you haven't, here is some feedback from those who have. Absolutely worth it, and an excellent service to provide with so many videos to choose from, and all ad-free. It's awesome that I can watch while working, listen to good lectures, and discuss with fellow Muslims all in one place, without ads. I got tired of YouTube. This app has changed my life. This app is perfect. So many videos to choose from on all topics. May Allah reward those who made this app.